Hello students, welcome to today's video lesson on reading comprehension. Today we shall discuss an example of the discursive passage type. Before we do that, let us have a quick recap of the topic of comprehension in general. Comprehension means understanding a given passage and drawing answers from it. In short, the examiner expects students to understand a passage, reflect on it and interpret answers in their own words. You are given 12 marks for this reading comprehension question in your paper. There are 3 types of passages that concern our course: factual, discursive, literary. We shall discuss the factual and literary topics in separate video lessons. Today's discussion is on discursive passage type. A discursive passage includes interpretative or argumentative texts that involve reasoning and understanding of the reader. In a discursive passage, we have a lot of scopes for explanation of the passage. So our answers should be as much in our own words as possible. Let us read the passage and try to understand it. Life is an institution. We have a principal, God, who looks over the entire working of our life. He allots teachers, namely our parents, to guide us through this path. We learn lessons and it is up to us whether we want to pass or fail. Every morning we wake up and give a tick mark to the attendance file of our lives. The only difference in this school of life is you cannot play truant even for a day. Though from time to time one may doze off and not pay heed to the message that is being given to us. From the start, my parents taught me and my sister to be good human beings first. Life has been kind, sometimes harsh, but mostly fair. We make many mistakes, some of which we admit and others we conceal. But now that I am 22 years old, I can review every step taken by me. Think positive. Yes, it's that simple. Thoughts are actions. Imagine if there are a billion good thoughts, the universe will throw back a billion good actions, taking the final exam. I am not at all close to being perfect, but I know I want to get near it. Not by mentoring the business world, not by buying perfect self, according to me, is kind, compassionate and empathetic one who sees the good in people and shares the good within themselves. The true test is for us to examine and to be honest to ourselves before we give a tick mark to our answer sheets. I had a lot of questions ready, my doubt all written, point by point. Since I could not get the answer from my teachers, I made an appointment with God. Doubts about life, love, death, fear, sorrow. I was angry. Why can't He guide us? God was there by my side, every minute, every step. Even though I haven't gotten all the answers, I know I will get there. He will take me there in my own time, the same way He has gotten me here, where I am now. Some say one should never pity nor envy anyone else, and I am happy to be me. The first important teaching to learning: count your blessings. We all stand to be a little more aware about what life is really trying to teach us. And for some, be aware that life is trying to teach us something. Money is like our grades in school. It helps us move to the next steps, but after that, who remembers what we scored in maths in the 3rd standard? People forget that when we die, money does not come along with us. It becomes like our grades. We don't remember how much we earned or how much we lost. Families fight, friendships are ruined, parent-child bonds are broken. Isn't that a waste? Why would anyone choose paper over love? Here's ply for whoever is reading this. Let us all try and be the best pupils in the school called life. Be true. Love not only others but also yourself. Love God wholeheartedly because that's all He wants. And you know what they say, be in His good books and you will go to the head of the class. Based on this passage, you shall be asked 6 very brief 1-mark questions and 6 multiple choice questions. Based on your reading of the passage, answer the following questions. A. What is the difference between life at school and school of life? The difference between life at school and the school of life is that you cannot play truant even for a day in the school of life. B. What is the first important teaching to learn? The first important teaching to learn is to count your blessings. C. How is money compared to grades? Money is compared to our grades because just as grades make it possible for us to proceed forward, similarly, money also helps us to survive and proceed with our lives. Moreover, money does not come with us to our graves. It is like our grades, and we forget how much we had earned or lost. D. Why have parents been compared to teachers? Parents are the first and primary teachers in a person's life. A child first begins to learn the simplest things of life from his or her parents and is guided by the parents all throughout life as teachers. E. Pick out a word similar in meaning to the phrase feeling sorry. The word similar in meaning is pity. F. What does the word plea in the last paragraph mean? The word plea means request. Next, we have the multiple choice questions which are 1 mark each. Based on your reading of the passage, mark the most appropriate option. We can be good pupils by loving ourselves, loving others, both A and B, only A. Option 3, both A and B. We have been asked to think positive because it helps to better our actions. The universe will reciprocate with good actions. It helps to live a healthy life, both 1 and 2. Options 4, both 1 and 2. The first important teaching to learn is to trust God, think simple, count 1 blessings, lead a positive life. Option 3, count 1's blessing. People forget that when we die, no one remembers our scores. Money does not come with us. Both 1 and 2. Families are ruined. Option 3, both 1 and 2. All our questions can be answered by God, friends, parents, ourselves. True test for us is to believe in God, examine ourselves honestly, lead a sincere life, help others. Option 2, examine ourselves honestly. With that, we come to the end of today's video lesson on how to approach a discursive passage in your comprehension question. For further revision, do go through our question and answer files.